One of the most famous cartoons of all time, Tom and Jerry is a timeless franchise that features a never-ending rivalry between a cat named Tom and a mouse named Jerry. While there are over 160 shorts, which are usually 6 to 7 minutes long, there are a few episodes that really stand out from the rest. Welcome to The Rewind. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 classic Tom and Jerry episodes. Before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and hit the subscribe button for good luck. Number 10. Heavenly Puss.
Name Butch. Cause of deceased? Lost fight with bulldog. Pass granted.
Tom meets his demise after getting crushed by a piano while chasing Jerry. After taking a ride on the golden escalator of heaven, the only thing standing between Tom and a peaceful eternity is Heaven's Gate, or so he thinks. It turns out getting into heaven is a little more involved than simply passing through the pearly gates. Tom has to get Jerry to sign a letter of forgiveness within the hour, or he'll spend an eternity in hell. Number 9. The Truce Hertz.
Hey, wait a minute! What's all this fighting getting us, huh?
In this episode from 1948, Tom, Jerry, and Spike the Bulldog all decide to sign a peace treaty and finally end their rivalry. Much to everyone's surprise, the trio doesn't merely stop fighting. They go so far as to help each other with their daily chores and protect one another. Unfortunately, their newfound friendship doesn't last long. Number 8. The Yankee Doodle Trap. The first ever Tom and Jerry short to win an award, 1943's The Yankee Doodle Trap, features Tom and Jerry's usual antics, but with a patriotic twist. Jerry selects some seriously creative weapons to use against Tom, ranging from hand grenades to light bulbs, and let's not forget about that banana missile. The patriotic theme continues up until the very end of the episode, when Jerry ties Tom to some fireworks that go off and display the American flag high in the sky. Number 7. The Midnight Snack. The show's second episode takes place in a kitchen where Jerry is raiding the fridge, looking for a delicious midnight snack. However, his attempt at securing a wedge of cheese doesn't go as planned when he's interrupted by Tom. Things get even worse for Jerry when Mammy Two Shoes commands Tom to get rid of the mouse. Much to her dismay, when Mammy Two Shoes comes back into the kitchen, she finds Jerry inside the fridge munching on the food, so she kicks Tom out of the house as punishment for not catching Jerry.
Why, you two-timing, double-crossing, no good cheat! Get out! Yeah!
Number 6. Jerry's Cousin. Tired of his never-ending war with Tom, Jerry decides to enlist some much-needed help from his cousin, Muscles Mouse. Muscles Mouse definitely lives up to his name. He's capable of taking down cats 10 times bigger than him, and is so well known that even stray cats fear him. When Muscles shows up, he gives Tom a taste of his own medicine and shows him who's boss. Number 5. Solid Serenade.
The way you acting lately makes me down. You is still my baby, baby.
Tom often goes to extreme lengths in an attempt to impress his crush, Toodles galore, and in 1946's Solid Serenade, Tom pulls off one of his most impressive feats. After tying down Spike the Bulldog, Tom serenades Toodles with his own version of Louis Jordan's Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby. Unfortunately for Tom, Jerry unties the bulldog and the three of them embark on one of their action-packed battles. It doesn't end well for poor Tom as he's turned into a musical instrument that both Jerry and Spike play while Toodles Galore watches.
It is a flame, a big roaring flame. I can feel it now.
Number 4. The Little Orphan. Another award-winning episode, 1949's The Little Orphan, features Nibbles, the diaper-wearing orphan mouse. The young baby mouse gets the opportunity to spend Thanksgiving with Jerry, but when Jerry realizes that he doesn't have any food to offer Nibbles, the pair decide to go after Mammy Two Shoes' feast. Of course, they'll have to go through Tom first before they can get their paws on the Thanksgiving feast. Number 3. The Bodyguard.
Is everything okay, little pal?
Released in 1944, The Bodyguard is one of the few episodes where things take a slightly different turn. A completely unexpected friendship blossoms between Jerry and Spike the Bulldog when Jerry saves Spike from the city dog catcher. To express his gratitude, Spike offers to become Jerry's personal bodyguard, informing him that all he needs to do is whistle whenever he needs help. Initially, everything goes according to plan, and Spike saves Jerry from Tom multiple times with ease. That is until Tom figures out a way to stop Jerry from whistling, and their genius plan starts to go south.
In me power.
Number 2. Texas Tom. Another episode that's a little different from what we're used to seeing, Texas Tom is a Western-inspired episode featuring the boot-clad cowboy Tom, who happens to be at a Texas ranch. When he crosses paths with a beautiful cowgirl named Tara, Tom immediately switches his focus from fighting Jerry to trying to impress her. Naturally, Jerry doesn't hesitate to give Tom a hard time and even manages to steal Tara from him. Number 1. The Cat Concerto. The 1947 Oscar-winning episode entitled The Cat Concerto is one of the most beloved Tom and Jerry episodes. It features a side of Tom that we don't get to see very often, his artistic side. Tom, sporting a black tuxedo, transforms into a talented pianist and takes the stage to perform the classic Liszt Hungarian Rhapsody No. 2. Tom's piano playing disturbs Jerry, who's living inside of the piano, and the classic cat and mouse fight that we all know and love ensues. What do you think of our list? Before you leave, don't forget to give this video a like and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Check out these other videos from the Rewind, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another video again.